around 4 a.m. I ain't telling y'all, no lie, around 4 a.m. I hear, this is how it sounds, my eyes closed. I hear, you pay. So I jump up. My landlord is standing in the door of my bedroom. Hey motivators, welcome back to my channel. I'm Ray Love and I'm back with another mukbang edition. And I gotta turn off the AC, hold on. Alright, before we get into the video, make sure you subscribe to everybody in the gang. Make sure you are following me on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook. Very important. And make sure you grab my book, More Than a Recipe. It is on Amazon right now. And the link is always in the description box or my comment section. Look what I have here. I'm going to say a prayer first, and then I'm going to tell you what I got. Heavenly Father, I want to thank you for this food placed before me. In Jesus' name always, amen. All right, guys. So today, we're going to be talking about some stuff. But first, I'm going to tell you what I got. All right. I made some, I want to say, sauteed zucchini. Y'all see that? Okay, and I sauteed it with grape tomatoes. I know it sounds weird, but it's really good. And I got some green pepper and onion here. I'm telling y'all, it's good. And then I made teriyaki salmon bites. Nice and juicy, y'all see that? That's what I wanted. That's what we got. I got some lemon here, and y'all know I got some water off to the side. It's so good. Oh, them teriyaki salmon bites. See, when you do salmon, and it still is juicy, but done inside. Let me show you what it looked like inside when it's nice and juicy. Y'all see that? Amazing. Amazing. Alright, y'all. Today we're going to do this quick solo video. And I put up a poll. Y'all voted. Actually, I wanted to see both. So my first one is why I got banned from Olive Garden. That's already out. If you haven't checked it out, make sure you run over there and check it out. I'll put them both up. Y'all voted for this one first, actually. But you wanted both. A lot of people wrote, I want to hear both. So this one is about when I caught my old landlord. I want to say sneaking in our apartment. What? But it's another side to it because they also have somebody living underneath us and we didn't know, but I'm going to get into that. All right. When I'm telling y'all this is good, I mean it. And I put like, I want to say like 8 grape tomatoes. I just cut them in half. Threw them in there when the zucchini was stir frying. It's so good that way. It even makes it have like a little sauce. I can't explain it. It's so good. Let's get one big bite so I can do that before I start talking. Hold up. I have a little bit of everything so y'all can see everything. That's too big, right? All right. We got the salmon, we got the zucchini, and the grape tomato, some onion. I'm feeling better, y'all. I can eat for real. Melissa's feeling better. She ate before this and was like, it was so good. All right. That lemon brightens everything up. Honestly, a lot of times when I make a vegetable, I'll squeeze just a little lemon. That depends on what the vegetable is, but if you squeeze just a little lemon or like some asparagus or your green beans, just a little bit, it brightens up everything. That's if you like lemon. Cause I remember I was talking to somebody, she did not like lemon. And she said that about my video. Like, why you put the lemon on the fish? I'm like, girl, cause I like it. Oh, that's good. Today, Thursday, everybody around me is chilling. I want to chill so bad, but y'all know I chill on the weekend, so I'm just like, fine, I'm gonna wait. But I did. I don't know. Today was one of them funky days for me. It wasn't like too funky. The other day was worse. Comment down below. Have you ever just woke up and felt like, I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Plus, I wasn't feeling well, so you know, that gets you in that kind of mojo too. That's how I kind of felt. I wasn't in the mood. Today's a better day. Today is a much better day. Y'all. Oh, it's so good. When your food make you dance, it's good.
Nobody asked.
So good. All right, y'all. So, back in the day, I used to be roommates with Melissa and Keisha.
Yep.
Now, this is in our 20s at the time when we moved into this place, and we moved to Queens from Brooklyn. So we all together, you know, helping, splitting the rent, you know, helpful for everybody. Everybody need a place anywhere. So we move in, and we're renting from this nice Asian lady. At the time, I thought she was nice. Her name was Anna. And I know that wasn't her name.
What?
But anyway, her name was Anna. So, it was a nice apartment. I'm not gonna lie, it had a lot of space. It was one of them railroads, but it had a lot of space. And it was in a house. But the house was like, there was no up and down. You know how some houses there's an up and down? It was like one whole house, right? And then the only top would be a tiny attic. And the bottom would be, it was an unfinished small basement. You would never think anything. You know what I'm saying? So really, we're the only people in the middle, and the rent was high. But splitting it kind of helped, but the rent was stupid high. It was a good neighborhood, really good neighborhood. And so we all moved. Within our first 6 months, at one point, the whole living room ceiling, like a good portion of it, came down.
What?
So that was a problem. When we contacted her to fix it, I do remember this, her bringing donuts, like, that wasn't helpful, like, that's not gonna help us. And her kind of like, making it not a big deal. First of all, it could have hit me in my head.
And I'm mad.
Right? Anybody. But her like patting us on the head. We were young, so I think she felt like, yeah, okay, you know, and she thought we were dumb. So she had this guy come and fix it. Another Asian guy. He came to fix it. Okay. He does a terrible job.
You feel me? Just know, long as you know. Long as you know.
Horrible job. He didn't know what he was doing. He was by himself. The way this guy was working, he looked like he was going to hurt himself. And we had a lot of questions about that. Like, you're not fixing it, but yet you asking. And this is at the time, my 20s, y'all. So, if the rent was like $2,400 at the time, all them years back, believe me, that's a lot of money. And my cousin has always been the type, like, excuse me, not necessarily getting a deal, but like sticking up for herself and sticking up for everybody. Like, you have us, you know, paying a lot of money, and what you gonna do about this? Like, you're not fixing it right. Pieces keep falling off. Like, what is it? We're not paying our rent. So we ain't paid rent for a little bit. I want to say like 2 months. That's gonna bring me to someplace. So why one night, it's like late at night, we keep hearing like coughing. Now the dude that fixed the ceiling, I know he was getting tools from like in his basement, but what I'm telling y'all, the basement was like filled with stuff. You couldn't, it just, you wouldn't think anybody lived there, and he kept coming in and out of that side door. So one night, I hear like, but I told her about this, like, yo, he keep coming in and out of the side door, we don't need nothing fixed, he's not fixing what we need. What's up with that? We go here, oh no, he was just dropping off tools. Don't worry, he won't, you know, he's not coming in there, don't worry about it. I'm like, okay. So one night, we hear like, coughing. Like somebody is in the house, but they're not in the house. And we hear like, you know? So I'm like, is somebody in the house? So we keep hearing like this weird sound every night, coughing. One time I heard like, it sounded like a little radio was on or something. So we like, yo, is somebody in this house that we don't know?
What the f going on?
So next day, Anna comes in. I'm like, is somebody living here? She's like, no, nobody lives here. I'm like, well, then we have a problem. Maybe a homeless man's coming off the street. Like, things like that happen, y'all. I'm like, because I hear somebody like coughing or moving around, or I hear like the radio. She's reassuring me like nobody else lives in this house but y'all. Okay. So one day we leave the house. I tell them, yo, I'm gonna double back on purpose. Like, I'm gonna go back there when they least expect it. They're like, oh, that's good. So I make it like we all left the house, and like 5 minutes later, I'm the one that comes back. Believe me, they watching out. Like, I'm the one that comes back. When I come back, I see that same dude that be fixing the ceiling creeping in the side door. So now it's a problem.
Surprise, mother.
So I'm like, hey, cause now I'm thinking, she told me he was supposed to be there. So I'm thinking, okay, he's trespassing. I'm like, hey, what you doing over here? He keeps saying, I don't want no problem, I want a problem. Yeah, well, you got one today.
Boom.
So Keisha and Melissa come up. They all like, what's going on? What are you doing? Why are you coming in and out of our house? He keeps saying, I don't want no problem, I don't want no problem, but you're not explaining why you're here. So I call Anna, we call her right then and there. This guy is here. You know what I'm saying? The same guy that be fixing stuff, fixing your ceiling. Who is this guy and do he live here? So finally she tells us, that's her brother. Well, you didn't say that when we first asked you. If he wasn't living a hole in the wall, because that's exactly what it was. But I'm telling y'all, this was a storage place. So it has to be like a place this big just for him to like sit. I'm so serious how filled it was. Whatever the case may be. Y'all could have told us that a long time ago and then we wouldn't have been frightened, right? Okay. But I also told y'all I wasn't paying rent still. So after I tried to fight the guy, they held me back. Like, it was a whole big thing. I thought he was really, you know, trespassing. All right. So now, it's like 3 in the morning. So we smoked outside. So we went back in the house. And it was time to call it a night. It's 3 in the morning. We all go to bed. Around 4 a.m., I ain't telling y'all, no lie, around 4 a.m. I hear, this is how it sounds, my eyes closed. I hear, you pay. So I jump up. My landlord is standing in the door of my bedroom. So I'm like, what the? But I scream it like, yo, what the? Melissa comes out her room. Keisha comes out her room. And She's like, yeah, you pay. Talking about the rent. So we like, you can't, I don't know if they know this as a landlord, you can't just come in somebody's crib. Even when it's yours, you can't just walk in their house. So that's automatic. We're spazzing. Like, you can't just come up in here. What's wrong with you? You lost your mind? Blah. She leave screaming, oh, but you pay. No, right. You pay. All right, no problem. So we call her the next day like, ain't no way you can come up here just like that. She said, it's my house. We was like, yeah, it's your house, but you can't just come in here like that. She's screaming, you pay. I'm like, you fix. And then we pay. We hang up the phone on her. I'm like, yeah, we told her. I mean, she gonna have to get this fixed now. Next night, everybody sleep. About 1 a.m. I hear Melissa. Get the F out of my room. Get the F out of my room. I'm like, what is going on? I open the door. Why the landlord there? She's screaming the same thing. You pay.
They done took you to night order.
Oh.
We will. Just fix what needs to be fixed. Or take us to court. You understand what I mean? Or take us to court. You can't come in here like that. About a week went by. And she sent the guy. The same guy. Now she sent him back from downstairs. Now we know that. The same guy. He fixes it. This time he brings a friend with him. It looked like it was a little bit better. It looked like it wasn't going to come down. It looked nice. So we're like, okay, cool. All right, good. But he finished at 7 p.m. that night. So our intention was to, the next day, break out. We used to still do money orders, put our stuff in our money order, and give it to her. You understand what I mean? Like, give everybody time to go to the bank. You get everybody time to get their stuff in order, and then we good. So we thank him. 7 p.m. Keep that in mind that he finished. So we're like, all right, we'll call 8 in the morning. Everybody go, good night, everybody, good night. Good night, Guru, good night. 3 o'clock that morning. Y'all, 3 o'clock that morning. Now it's loud. I fixed your pay. I'm like, why are you in this room? Are you insane? You can't be here.
You done lost your damn mind.
Like, and we are. Now we actually we really are. But now, you know what? You keep coming in and out. Like, it was just like, you can't do that. Whether it's your crib or not, you can't just come in my house whenever you want to. It don't work like that. Oh, she get real about it today. I fixed now because she feel like she fixed. She put her foot down. I pay. Why are we going to pay 3 o'clock in the morning? Where are we going to get the damn money order from? So finally, she leaves. Next morning, we give it a cash. Listen, our lease was up, I want to say about a month and a half after that. Not for nothing. Of course, we did not renew it. And we all went separate ways. For real. Because it was just too much. I remember her, first of all, I remember her always wanting some of our food. We used to grill a lot. And she would like want some. I think a couple of times she put some fish on our grill. And then she just got really weird. When it come to money, she ain't play that. And I get it. But when it come to whooping that ass, I didn't play that either. So she got it.
Daddy, watch me twirl. Daddy!
Weirdest landlord I ever had, okay? This food was so good, y'all. I just wanted to give y'all that story time. It was such a weird one. I got so many more. It's really late at night, actually, when I'm filming this. Hope my energy was up and up, but it's late at night. I am tired. And I was hungry. I love y'all. And until we eat salmon bites with zucchini, until we tell that weird story about my landlord liking to ask us for her money at 3 o'clock in the morning, and until we find out somebody's in our basement living there, I will see you guys soon. Later. Oh man, that was good. Feeling good. I'm really off this.